Latin America consists of all countries south of the United States. It is the land of great football players.
Sul cross di Riverino, colpo di testa di Pelé e il Brasile in vantaggio. Ha segnato Pelé.
And the land of beautiful sights. It is called Latin America because most of the countries were conquered by European Latin countries. In the past, they saw all the prosperity of the land and called it El Dorado, the land of gold, and took all the gold and silver from Latin America, leaving the land in poverty. Over time, Latin American economies have grown, but still Latin America is suffering from social problems. Many countries suffer because of corrupt politicians, which leads to rich people becoming richer and poor people becoming poorer. Because of poverty and broken families, people have found drug dealing, human trafficking, and crime as an exit to their condition. Along with many social challenges, Latin America is weak spiritually. Catholicism has been the popular religion since European conquerors first brought it to the land, and 91% of the population even claim to be Christian. But many do not practice these Christian teachings in their daily lives. Catholics in Central and South America have mixed Amerindian gods and traditions with the Catholic religion. Dysfunctional and disintegrated families are common in Latin America, causing young people to find a refuge in alcohol, drugs, and early couple relationships, sometimes even from childhood. The lack of leadership leads university students to protest, sometimes with a just cause and sometimes for their own convenience. Latin American people consider themselves as happy people. However, behind that happiness, there is a great emptiness. Despite all of these challenges, God is working to reach and restore the people of this land. Through short-term missionary programs and small churches by laymen and pastors, the gospel is being preached and many people are gaining a personal relationship with Christ. In fact, there has been a surge of evangelicals in Latin America over the last century. In 1900, the number of evangelicals were about 700,000, around 1% of the population. By 2010, the number has increased to 91 million, just about 16.8%.
UBF is a part of this movement. In 1976, Dr. Jose An was sent to Guatemala and later to Mexico. God used him to start planting the seed of the gospel in Latin America. Then, God sent missionary Abraham Juan and missionary Timothy Rhee as successors of UBF mission in Latin America. In 2002, Sarah Berry planted the vision to start UBF churches in all Latin American countries. With this vision, some missionaries decided to leave big chapters to start churches in new countries. Missionary Josue Chan had a successful business in Mexico, but he moved to Chile according to God's calling. Missionary Jose Park left a big company in Korea to go to Argentina. But just when he was settling in, God told him to move again, now to Uruguay, and start a new ministry there. Missionary Andre Kim was studying for a PhD in Brazil, but God moved his heart to go to Ecuador, where he had to learn a new language. Mission life has not been easy. Some have to be careful because of the social insecurity on the streets. Missionary David Kang from Honduras received a gunshot wound to the head not long ago while stopped at a red light. But God saved him from having a serious injury. Also, despite financial problems, Missionaries are serving God's ministry with Jesus' shepherd heart for Latin American students. Their love has borne fruit, including native missionaries like missionary Efrain, missionary Isidro, and missionary Jorge Antonio, who were sent from Mexico to Peru, El Salvador, and Dominican Republic. Missionary Josue Maiker was sent from Venezuela to support the ministry at Panama. Also, Gustavo and Amalia Islas from Mexico City are exemplary Bible teachers here in the USA. The devotion of the missionaries has been a good example to their children. For example, John Rhee from Guadalajara married Cohen Park from Uruguay, and they are now planting the gospel at the University of Guadalajara Medical School. Also, the second-generation missionaries from Brazil have formed a prayer meeting to serve campus students there. Latin America is eager to receive the gospel. Come and join what God is doing. Latin America has emerging economies, so there are many business opportunities. Also, there is a great demand for English teachers. These are doors for those who want to share the Word of God in Latin America. May God move hearts and send His servants to share the gospel in this land. I tell you, open your eyes and look at the fields. They are ripe for harvest.